Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Have you ever tried to change the world? Do you know who's working hard today to change the world? Let me nominate two who deserve my respect. One is Pope Francis of Vatican, the other President Obama. But I know fully well that talking about religion and politics is no nonsense at this club. So forget about Pope. Let me talk about Obama, not his policy, but his rhetoric, his power of persuasion in his speeches. Let me take example of recent debate over Iranian nuclear deal. The background is the deal is a trade-off between cancellation of nuclear power development by Iran on one hand and suspension of existing economic sanctions imposed upon Iran by major countries on the other. The tough negotiations have been going on over 3 years between Iranian government and 6 major countries being led by America and, to my regret, excluding Japan. Early this year, fragile agreement was reached. However, Republicans are not happy about this deal and opposes Obama like this. Let me replay. Mr. President, Iran is a rogue, failed terrorist country and cannot be trusted. This deal is not based upon trust, but based upon verification. Mr. President, how can the deal secure effective inspections? Inspections are possible at any time, at anywhere. Mr. President, small letters in the deal says 24 days prior notice is required, isn't it? Inspections at any time, anywhere is a principle. But when we make inspections on a new area, Iran is a sovereign country and we need to observe diplomatic protocol. And ladies and gentlemen, please remember what J.F. Kennedy said, quote, "Let us not fear to negotiate, nor let us not negotiate with fear," end of quote. Without this deal, Iran will get armed with nuclear. Then other Middle Eastern countries will follow nuclear. Then future American president need to use military force to confront Iran. The alternative of this deal is more wars in the Middle East. No, Mr. President, the alternative of this deal is not more wars in this area, but alternative is better deal than this. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu even said, no deal is better than this. When you say better deal than this, you are not seeing the reality. You are too optimistic. But Mr. President, under the status quo, our sanctions are effective and Iran is suffering. If you change the status quo, the winner of this deal is Iran and the biggest loser is America. No. Hard-nosed diplomacy and leadership among friendly countries will surely work to bring peace. End of replay. Now, could you get his message out of his speeches? For example, when he said, future American president need to employ military force to confront Iran, unquote. He is suggesting he doesn't like to use military power. He put diplomacy before military power. He is such a pacifist as to giving up US role of world policeman. His slogan is no boots on the ground, which means no US ground troops will fight in the battlefield. Secondly, his sarcasm. He is suggesting he is retiring soon and doesn't like to leave the war-torn situation to his coming new president. He is saying cynically that his predecessor, George Bush, left chaotic situation to him, like 2 wars, Iraqi and Afghanistan wars, and economic chaos in the Wall Street. Well, I really enjoy listening to his rhetoric, power of persuasion in his speeches. How about you? And I sincerely hope Japanese politicians will learn to look like Obama and speak like Obama. Then Abe-san will be like Obama.
Yes.
Thank you for your attention. And additionally, I'm very honored to be evaluated world champion evaluator.
1 minute of silence, please.